You've probably been hearing a lot of noise lately. You know, the kind of noise that's been echoing through the real estate world about the impending doom and foreclosures and a housing crash. But here's the kicker. Where are all these foreclosures we've been hearing about for the past few years? They were trying to compare this market with 2008. Where are the 50% deals in affordable houses everyone's been talking about? It's time to debunk the myths and uncover the truth. DIANE CARDANO, team leader for the Cardano team, and I love this topic because back in January, when all the forecasts came out that the prices were going to drop, I was going to say, this is not going to happen, at least in my town and Philly in the burbs. So don't forget to like and subscribe because we're going to get started here so you can keep up with my real estate updates. Now, I know you've been hearing a lot of buzz about the housing market, especially going into the fall, thinking what's going to be happening. And it might sound like a broken record, but there's a jaw-dropping fact for you. Despite all the talk of the housing crash, it just did not happen, and it's not going to happen. So let's dive deep into why that is the case and what it means for you as a home buyer and home seller. So first, the piece, I call it the puzzle. It's called baby boomers. Yeah, that massive generation. It's retiring in droves, and they've got the cash to make the moves. They've been working and saving and investing their whole lives. And now many of them are trading in their house on bustle for like a beach house or oceanfront living. It's like they've been programmed all along to be doing this, and it's happening right now. But here's the catch. If you already have a low rate mortgage, you're not in a hurry to sell now. During the pandemic, homeowners and investors, they were scooping up all the new homes and rental properties and vacation rentals. In fact, 62% of all mortgage holders in the nation are locked into historically low rates. So who would want to trade that for a much higher rate, right? Not many. Now I can tell you that. So the number of homes for sale is also shrinking. Now, when you have a low supply and high demand, what happens? Prices go up. It's basic economics, but it also creates a massive bottleneck in the market, and that's what's happening right now, guys. So trust me, this isn't your typical recent real estate scene. Been looking at it, been doing this for over 30 years. It is not typical at all. It's more like a game of musical chairs, and not everyone's getting a seat in this game. Also, let's not forget the elephant in the room, inflation. No matter what they tell you, it's still running wild. It's not just prices, it's higher. It's the interest rates and the affordability that are keeping many of you out of the market. A lot of my buyers are saying, I'm going to wait for the crash to buy. I said, don't do that. It's not going to happen because guess what? Prices went up and now they're priced out of the market. But hold on, there's still hope. You need a long-term plan. I'm going to get into that in a minute. So right now we're, I would say, sailing in uncharted waters. The number of new homes built over the last decade, it didn't keep pace with the demand for the affordable housing. So, and we're short big time. You need a crystal ball to see a future with more affordable homes because right now it's really not looking good. If you look at my video I did about is homes affordable, you'll see. Now, you may be wondering about the month's supply of inventory. A key indicator, it's been dropping, not rising, 2.9 homes for sale. That's it. You know, despite talks of the recession, and in some areas downright scarce. Like trying to find a needle in a haystack in Florida, South Carolina, Texas, and Tennessee. They're buzzing with real estate activity, but the inventory isn't keeping up. Same here in Philly in the burbs, selling homes for $50,000 over list price, still going on. Now, speaking of regional variation, it's a real mixed bag out there. On the West Coast, we're seeing prices drop, while on the East Coast, places like Buffalo, New York, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, they're seeing increases. Miami, well, prices there are soaring. You know who's buying over there? Tons of investors, people not from the United States. You know that for a fact. Let's talk about the historical perspective. Let's put on the historian hats for a moment. History teaches us that even during times of wild inflation, home prices can rise. We've seen it before in 1979, and remember the 2008 crash. It was fueled by some shady lending practices that are nowhere to be found today. You have to give up your firstborn to even get a mortgage today, as the guidelines are really, really tough. So lending today is a whole different ballgame. Banks aren't handing out mortgages like candy. They're doing background checks. They're assessing finances and requiring higher credit scores. In fact, the median credit score for mortgage borrowers right now is a robust 768. Now, in 2008, I know they were giving mortgages to people under 600 credit score. That's a big difference. So why isn't the housing market crashing? It's a complex puzzle. My friends, it's not just about numbers. It's about people and policies and a whole lot more. And if you're in the market, whether as a buyer or seller, you need to be informed and prepared. Now, here's what I want to hear from you. What's the real estate scene like in your neck of the woods? Do you have questions about the market? And are there specific real estate topics you're itching to know more about? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And remember, knowledge is power in this ever-changing real estate landscape. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, take care and happy house hunting or selling.